Social media. It can be a channel to express feelings and share photos, but in one criminal case this week, it was used to research a suspected gunman wanted for murder. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Kevin Kelly.
I'm Donna Terrell. Fox 16's Ken Buffa joins us now to explain how officials are leveraging the chase for suspects one post at a time.
That's right, Kevin. Donna, I sat down with an investigator who says when suspects post to social media, they're not just sharing information with just friends, but also with police. And now using Facebook, Twitter, and other platforms, they're becoming part of the workflow for every investigation.
It can be a break.
UALR Chair of Criminal Justice Jeff Walker says social media helps authorities catch bad guys more than you might think.
People have a tendency to overshare on social media, and criminals are no different.
On Wednesday, Little Rock police were hunting for Kevius Foster, the man who allegedly gunned down another man on Capitol Avenue. But as police searched, our viewers turned to Facebook to give tips on where Foster could be, saying the alleged shooter was updating his Facebook status just an hour before authorities announced he was the man they were looking for.
It gives you leads that you can use to then gather the evidence.
We can't tell you all the secrets, but here's some ways they track their man down. So you're running from police, but you decide to publish something quickly to Facebook, and you accidentally kept your location on. Well, authorities can find you fairly easy. So you don't publish something. Instead, you take a quick selfie. But police can use what's in the background to find out exactly where you are.
Sometimes, a person's standing in front of an identifiable object.
Walker says although helpful, social media can also be a downfall for investigations.
Say you have a burglary, I think it's this person, and sends you the picture. And, well, it must have been that person because I've seen him before. And it taints the lineups. It taints the identifications in court.
Little Rock police did not say whether Kevius Foster's social media post helped in this case. The 22-year-old surrendered to authorities Friday, something this user said he should do. Walker says social media has become a tool authorities can't ignore when the hunt for the suspect has begun.
This is another piece of information that's available, and you don't have to leave the office to do it.
Now, police say Foster is facing murder charges and battery charges. Police say he wounded 2 other people in the shooting, but they are not facing life-threatening injuries.
You know what? This is very interesting because yesterday we had posted Kevius Foster's Facebook page. And I went on and I was looking at it, and there was someone who said, well, he's on Facebook right now. You can find him. Exactly. And I thought to myself, well, police should know this.
Yeah, and that's...
Obviously they did.
And that's the thing. Little Rock police said they can't comment because it might deal with their investigation, and that's fine. So I spoke to this investigator. But like, a person on Facebook said, you should turn yourself in. And I asked him, I'm like, do you think that had a little bit of what happened? And he goes, you don't know. But just like buyer's remorse, I mean, if they see something like that, it could stir up something for them to do that. But social media, to find somebody, track somebody, all the things you could do now, I mean, to ignore it would be impossible. It'd be wasteful.
At this point in time, that's for sure.
Exactly.
All right. Thanks a lot.